What is up, you guys? Good morning. Today I'm going to be going over my skincare routine with you guys. I'm going to start off here. I'm going to shave my face real quick. I've been really into cream cleansers. So I've been really liking the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Cleanser, as well as the Akira Seriously Soothing Cleansing Cream. Both of these lather super well, so really great for really just foaming up and lathering really nicely without stripping or drying out the skin. And it's also really good for shaving, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I think I'm gonna go in with the milk one this morning, and let's get started. Okay guys, so I just went and cleaned up my sideburns a little bit. They were getting a little out of hand, but like I said, I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Cleanser. Just do a quick cleanse and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm just gonna hop into the shower real quick, wash my hair, everything else, and then we will get into the skincare. Alright you guys, so I brought you up nice and close now. I am showered, I am refreshed, I am alive, I have my matcha. So lately my skin has been so incredibly dry. You can probably kind of see right here, and like my lips have been so chapped, it's been real bad. So we're gonna dive into some skincare, try to bring back some hydration. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the Youth to the People Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist. This is gonna have reishi and pentapeptide, ashwagandha, and hyaluronic acid. Basically, it's just super soothing, super hydrating, as the name implies. Just a few little mists of those. I'm obsessed with this. It also has shea butter in it, which is really nice since it's a liquid. It's a super fine mist. I love the mist here on that. It's great throughout the day. It's great as like an essence. It's great over makeup, just to kind of refresh everything. So I am obsessed with that. That is my second bottle. This one's another one that I love. I usually use both of these together. So this one is the Pacifica Coconut Essence Hydro Mist. It's going to have coconut and caffeine as the highlighted ingredients, so really good again just to hydrate and kind of brighten up and like pump up the skin. And just kind of pat that into the skin. And that is just my morning routine. I will film my nighttime routine at a later date. It's basically the same thing, just a few products are like switched out, or like I'll use more of a product than in the morning. Following that, I'm gonna go in with the Indie Lee Eye Awaken Eye Serum. This is for anti-fatigue and brightening. And that's my second tube of this. I do like it. It's not like my favorite eye product in the world, but I love how lightweight it is. It absorbs really nicely into the skin. You just want to take your ring finger and just do little dabbing motions. You don't want to like pull and tug. You don't want to accentuate any wrinkles. Alright, and then following that, I am going to go in with the Pharmacy Cheer Up Brightening Vitamin C Eye Cream with Acerola Cherry as their highlighted ingredient. The texture on this is so weird. Like, I don't even think I'm going to be able to show you guys, but like, it reminds me, the closest thing I can describe it to is like yogurt, like Greek yogurt or something. It's like a really weird, like spongy, like moussey kind of texture. And kind of same thing with this. I'm honestly not too in love with it. Again, I don't dislike it, but I feel like compared to other creams that I've tried for the eye area, I do like those better. Like I really like both Biossance eye treatments, so the Squalane Peptide Eye Gel and the Squalane Marine Algae Eye Cream. When I saw the like highlighted ingredients for the pharmacy, I was super excited because it's basically the same highlighted ingredients that's in the Biossance Peptide Gel, which is the peptides, vitamin C, caffeine, and it's fragrance free, which is great, especially for the eye area. But I just think I like the texture of the Biossance one more. And I have noticed too, because the marine algae was the last one I was using before I switched over to this one when that ran out. And I have noticed when I wear concealer around my eye area, I definitely crease more with the Pharmacy than with the Biossance one. And I don't know if that's due because I'm less hydrated or it just doesn't sit as well on the skin, but that's just what I've observed. Alright, so this is where we're gonna get a little crazy. This is kind of my concoction step, so it's a blend of 4 different products. I'm gonna start off with the Josie Maran Pure Argan Milk, and I kind of use this as like the base, the carrier for everything else that we apply on top. So I'm just gonna do a few drops of that. I'm obsessed with this. There's like bottle 4 or 5, maybe 6, 7, who knows. Can't even keep track anymore. And let's stick with the Josie Train for now. So this is her Argan Bright Skin Vitamin C Serum. This is what I've been using during the daytime. I love this because it is a oil-soluble synthetic vitamin C that's more stabilized. It penetrates deeper into the skin, so just really good for really brightening and evening out the skin tone. And then this is newer, this launched in January, but this is her Argan Beta Retinoid Pink Algae Serum. So I'm gonna do a couple drops of those. I usually do like 2 to 3 of each product that I'm using. So the vitamin C is gonna be for brightening, evening out the skin tone. The Argan Milk is gonna be for hydrating and plumping the skin. And the Beta Retinoid is gonna be for addressing any fine lines and wrinkles, which a lot of people are like,
what are you talking about? You don't have any fine lines and wrinkles.
It's like, hi, especially when I'm dehydrated, which I have been lately. My forehead is like a permanent like shelf, and I'm like, oh, okay, I love that. And then the last product is another obsession. This is from Bybee. It's the CBD Booster. So again, I'm just gonna take 2 to 3 drops of that. Oh, the retinol's trying to escape. So after that, I just kind of blend it all together. Really just press that into the skin. You just want to lift up if you are going to like push things into the skin. You don't want to push down. You don't want to like drag your skin down. You want to lift it up and fight gravity. Alright, and I'm going to follow that with the Youth to the People Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Superfood Air Whip Moisturizer Cream. Again, I really do like this moisturizer. This is the first time I actually used this one, like not on camera, but this is the first jar of this that I've used. I've used the Adaptogen one, which, spoiler alert, that's what I use at night. That one is my second jar, maybe third of that one, but this is the first time I try this one, and I've been liking it so far. With both of them, I honestly feel like they're not super duper hydrating on their own. Like they both work really well and they're like great at the claims that they target. But I don't really mind so much that they're not super hydrating because I go in with, obviously as you saw, like 27 products beforehand, and then I go over top with a couple oils. So I don't really mind that the moisturizer itself isn't giving me all the hydration I need because I'm gonna go on with another step to really just plump and nourish the skin. Okay, if you guys are still with me, we are almost there. Next is going to be another concoction that I like doing. This one's going to be the Biossance Squalane and Vitamin C Rose Oil blended with the Herbivore Emerald CBD Glow Oil. Again, obsessed with both of these. The Biossance one I really like. It's going to use the same vitamin C that the Josie Maran serum that I just used has. So again, it's a synthetic oil-soluble stabilized vitamin C, penetrates deeper. Again, really, really good for firming, brightening, and evening out skin tone. So I do 2 drops of that one. Whereas the Emerald is going to be a little more soothing, a little more calming, hydrating. So I love mixing these two because then you get the benefits of both. You get the brightening, the firming, the texture smoothing from Biossance, and then you get the redness reducing, the calming, balancing from the Emerald oil from Herbivore. And there's something about the smell of both of them together that I really like. Like Biossance has a very faint rose scent. There's no added fragrance in either oil. There's actually no added fragrance in any of the products that I just mentioned. I try to avoid at least synthetic fragrances. Like, I'm usually okay with natural fragrances if it's disclosed, but I try to stay away from synthetic fragrances, synthetic dyes, things like that. But yeah, the Biossance one, being a rose oil, has a slight rose scent, and the Herbivore one on its own is very weedy. Not like wheat, but like weed, since it is that cannabis oil. And I'm not a fan of the smell of weed, but when these two are together, it actually smells really good. We are almost done. Just a measly 3 little steps left. This is going to be the Biossance Squalane and Mineral SPF 45. This is their older one. They just came out with the new one that I really want to get, but I don't have yet, so I'm just going to do a pump of this. The new one is a lot silkier in texture and blends out a lot faster, especially on my kind of complexion. With this one, I warm it up in my hands for a while, just to kind of really break up that mineral SPF to it. I prefer a mineral over chemical SPF any day, just because it deflects the UV rays from the skin instead of absorbing them and turning them into heat. So I just feel like it gives you a little more protection all around. The new SPF that they came out with is an SPF 30 instead of 45, but there's honestly not much of a difference in terms of protection from one to the other. It's like less than a 1% change in terms of protection from the UV rays. You definitely don't want to skip out on your sunscreen step, especially after everything that we've done with like a vitamin C and a retinol. At night I use a lactic, so if you're doing all this for your skin and then you're not protecting it when you're going out into the daylight, you're honestly just throwing away all your money, not doing anything, because the sun is just going to bring back everything that you're trying to either avoid or decrease in your skin. So doing that veil of SPF will keep your skin nice and beautiful. Okay, now onto these dry ass effing crusty lips. I'm gonna go in with the Algenist Genius Liquid Collagen Lip. I can never twist this after using oils because it just slips. Oh, look, I got it. Alright, and then finally, the last step is going to be the Biossance Squalane and Rose Vegan Lip Balm. This is my second jar of this, and she is going through it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, just right on top. The Algenist is more so like a serum for your lips. It's not so much going to like hydrate on its own, so this is going to be really good for like sealing that in. And if you're like in a rush, or if you want to be like multi-purpose with your products, I actually really like using this as a little highlight. So you can take a little bit on your ring finger, just gonna really like press that into the skin. And it gives your skin a really pretty, dewy, glossy finish. I can just kind of pop that in, just right along the cheekbone, anywhere natural light would hit. And if you want to get really crazy with it, you can use it with a little bit of a brow gel. Not so much like hold, but more so just to kind of comb them into place. Kind of like to tease the brows just so you get the product all the way in, like that. And then bonus round is going with the Pacifica Salty Waves Beach Hair Balm. This is also my second tube of this. I've been really liking it. Just take a little healthy amount. Just really work that into the hair. I've been trying to bring out the natural waves in my hair, because my hair's like really wavy some days, really straight others. And I think it's depending on the shampoo and conditioner that I use as well. So I've been using this for a while. I just bought the shampoo and conditioner that go with it. This is day 3 of using those as well. So I will give you an update on how that goes. But yeah guys, that is going to complete this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions on any of the products, that I used. I know there's quite a bit of them, so if you have any questions on ingredients or the company or whatever, please feel free to reach out and let me know, and we'll chat in the comments. Thanks guys, see you soon.